Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talk Sport. If you haven't already done so, make sure you go hit that subscribe button now. In this one, just doing my preview ahead of our Premier League game against Manchester City. Of course, one of the biggest games so far of the season for us. Man City not in the greatest of form, quite far behind Liverpool in the league, but they're not a team that I expect to come to the Emirates and, be scared. No team seems to be scared to come to the Emirates at present. Every team thinks now when they come to the Emirates, go and attack Arsenal and you should get a reward out of it. But as we know, Man City probably will play with Fernandinho as one of the centre-halves, probably alongside Otamendi. And I think that's a team that's, I think that's a defence that's gettable. If we play to our strengths, move the ball quickly and attack, and, try to put City on the back foot, I definitely think we can get something out of that game. I'm not saying we're going to, destroy City. I'll be honest with you, I don't even see us getting a win. Obviously, I'd like the players to prove me wrong, but I think at best, potentially, we can get a draw, and I think we are capable of getting a draw. For this game, I'm probably going to go with a 2-2 draw. I know some people will be like, we're going to lose, we're going to get battered, etc. And don't get me wrong, if we make some of the defensive errors which we have done in like the games against West Ham and Standard Liège, then yeah, we will get punished. So I hope that's something the players have been working on. But yeah, I think that is a game that we could potentially get a result in. So I'm going to get straight into my starting 11 for this game. In goal, Bernd Leno. Without him, we'd probably be somewhere further down the table. He's made a lot of saves so far this season, and credit to him, he's really proved his worth from when we've bought him. At right back for this game, I'll go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He needs to have a much better performance than his first half performance against West Ham and his performance against Standard Liège. I'd put him at right back because he's most likely going to be up against Raheem Sterling, and I think he's going to need his pace to keep hold of him. So yeah, I'd go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. At left back, Kolasinac. He's the only left back we have, and I don't expect to see Bukayo Saka having to play left back or left wing back again. I think that's quite unfair on him. Although he did have a good performance, but this wouldn't be the game to see any sort of new left back projects for one of our attacking players. With the two centre-halves, I'm going to go with Socrates and Chambers. I thought they seemed well together. They played the first game of the season together at Newcastle, seemed to do okay. And they seemed relatively well together in the West Ham game, so I'd go with the two of them. Hopefully they have a good game. Going into that midfield, in the pivot of the two, I'll go with Torreira and Guendouzi. And of course, Xhaka's not available for this game, which is a shame. Since he's come back into the side, he's been playing relatively decent, and I probably would have put him in there alongside Torreira, but he's not available, so Guendouzi has to step up. His last performance against Standard Liège is more or less all over the floor a bit too much, and the one thing that Guendouzi does at times which isn't good is hold on to the ball for so long. He needs to get on that ball and move it quickly in transition to the attacking players. Can't be giving away no sloppy passes in the middle of the park, because if we do, then we'll just get punished for it. Going into the front three, the attacking three just behind the striker. On that right hand side, Nicola Pepe. There was talks about a bruised knee, etc., but he's been declared fit to play, and he's going to be quite essential in this game off that right hand side. Hopefully he can push on after scoring his first goal from open play against West Ham, and hopefully he can get on the score sheet again. Off that left-hand side, Gabriel Martinelli made a good performance against West Ham, and the fact that he was on the bench against Standard Liège, although he did have to come off the bench, I think to me shows that he will be starting this game. In the number 10 role, Mesut Ozil. Sorry about that. In the number 10 role, Mesut Ozil. Hopefully he has one of his better games. He's going to have all the attacking quality around him to, put passes through to, and if he has one of his better games, then we're potentially capable of getting a decent result. Up top, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yep, I know it's a bit unfortunate on Lacazette, but For me, I think having the likes of Lacazette on the bench, Saka I think deserves to be on the bench, Nelson, Smith Rowe, David Luiz. I think they're all decent options off the bench. Don't really expect us to make any defensive substitutions in the game. That would only be in case someone's injured, and hopefully we don't go across any other injuries. But for me, I think, maybe 20 minutes ago when something needs changing, you could bring on like a Lacazette. Most likely he'd probably be the main substitution, I would say. The likes of Saka, Nelson, Smith Rowe, they'd probably just be on the bench. But I think if need be, if there's an injury to one of the attacking guys, I think one of them could come off the bench and do a job. But yeah, like I said, I think if we put this game to Man City, we do have the potential to get a result. But it's all about putting the game to them and putting in the performance. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. That's my predicted starting 11. So let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are and what your starting 11 would be for this game also. And like I said at the beginning, if you haven't already done so, make sure you go hit that subscribe button now, and I'll catch you next time.